One drop each eye.
Be somebody.
And what are these called again?
The Japanese refer to them as eye mints.
Ayo minte. Ayo minte. Fuck.
I don't know if those are rated for round eyes.
Guilos need not apply, dude. No guilos allowed.
Yeah.
All right.
But
this is, they're not drugs. They're just
I'm a filthy baka, and I ordered 3 boxes of them. They're not drugs.
Ordered 3 boxes of these?
Yeah, I got 3 boxes.
That sounds like a drug if you're addicted.
Well, you have to order them from eBay. There's no way to actually buy these from a store. I had to buy them from like an Asian immigrant lady who sent me a handwritten note from eBay with my eye drops that I put in my eyeballs. I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly,
when
dude,
you opened it, did a lotus fall out of the paper as well? You're like, oh,
yeah.
No.
She made me a beautiful origami. My wife said, "Who's mailing you that stuff?" And I said, "My friend from
Look,
eBay."
it's Ming.
Yeah.
Leave her alone. She doesn't have a lot of people.
Yeah.
All right.
There's only one way to get my menthol eye drops.
Look,
they are nice.
Look, if you know a better way to get menthol eye drops, you tell me right now.
Babe, you tell
me right now. I'll fucking do it.
Until Rite Aid's carrying, what are they called? Sante FX Neo V Plus. I'm buying them on eBay. I was going to say, if you sold these, dude, I was going to walk the fuck out. I'm glad we did this up front, dude.
Oh my God. Dude, this is fucking retarded. Why would you do this?
I'm telling you, it's almost sexual relief.
Did you say almost sexual relief?
Yes, dude.
Almost sexual relief.
Amount, the level of dryness that my eyes get. Also, you can't tell, but my contact lenses.
See, that's the whole thing. If you have like astigmatism or you wear contacts, you need fucking corrective lenses and shit.
The only thing that was translated into English that said, "Do not use this with corrective lenses."
Okay.
So, oh my God, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh my God. Holy shit. Feels good though. It feels real good. Dude, I'm like that guy who fucking just like, he claims that he's like drank everything. He's like, yeah, dude, I fucking drink 100 proof liquor all the time, dude. Fucking line it up.
Goldschlager, Everclear,
dude, you get me some Rumble Mints, I'm fucking losing it.
And then you realize like, oh, he can drink it. He's just the worst to be around ever as soon as he does.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking punch everyone in the face in here. Dude, what if this made me relapse into drinking? If I'm just like, dude, I feel fucking great.
My eyes never stopped stinging. I started drinking to deal with the eye drops.
I'm going to text my ex-girlfriend right now. You fucking cunt. I fucking knew it, you bitch. Seriously, though, do you still think about me, though?
Daddy, seriously, is the camera picking up how wet his eyeballs
are?
God,
they're so wet.
Now, imagine if you had the driest eyes ever. How much better you'd be feeling
I would be feeling fucking great.
Yeah.
They fucking, I can smell my fucking eyes, dude. I'm not fucking
They do have like a rose petal
dude,
aroma.
I can feel the vapor coming off of my eyes into my fucking nose. Oh, God damn.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna pop. Woo, let's go. This is the beginning of Serbian film, by the way.
Dude, if we just start fucking a child in here, you better watch it, guys. This is the End podcast with Ryan Shader.
It looks like we're both crying. What if we fucking
but our eyes are so clear.
Is that what you guys want? Do you guys want us to fucking kid in here?
I want you to like what we do. We do this for you. This is the End podcast with Ryan Shaner. I'm here with the one and only, the incomparable, one of the hosts of Stoner Dads and Dad Meat, Tim Butterly, everybody.
Thank you for. Am I the first guest or second?
You are the second guest.
I'm the second guest.
The second guy.
Well, thanks for having me this early on in the run, man.
No, I appreciate you being here.
This is going to be legendary.
Thank you for these Japanese eye drops that are now making my eyes come, and I can feel it.
Oh my God. Your eyes are getting wetter.
Dude, they are fucking... I don't know if I did it wrong.
Are you crying?
I don't know if I did this wrong.
At first I was like, maybe he went heavy on the pour, but now I think you're crying.
I did. I fucking, because I'm really bad at, I'm one of those fucking idiots that their hands shake the whole time they try to do eye drops. So I will constantly hit the whole side of my face. But both of those, I nailed it 2 times. I was like, I'm amazing. Dude, I feel fucking...
Now you leveled out though.
Yeah, I feel now...
You're collecting all your moisture. It looks like it's made its way off of your cheeks and back into your eyeball somehow. That's cool. It looks like you sucked the moisture off of your face.
T1000 just going back into my face. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Dude, if you... What the fuck?
You want more, don't you?
I kind of do. I'm kind of like now.
Pace yourself,
dude,
pace yourself,
I hope
dude.
It's
your
my
first time.
Because you know what it is? Because I found that when I stopped drinking, and everyone's like, man, you walked away from that pretty easy. I was like, no, I just think I walked away. I wasn't addicted to a substance. I was addicted to a lifestyle and self-destruction.
Yeah.
And now that I smoke cigarettes, if anybody's ever watched me, I chug cigarettes like a fucking maniac. It's because I'm like, I just got to fucking fuck myself up. This is my new jam now. And I cannot stop talking about it. Everybody, if you want the best eye drop experience of your life, I suggest you go out and get Sante V+. The V stands for virile, and your eyes will be fucking rigid as hell. Do you have dry eyes? Have you ever looked at your wife and been like, you know what would make this better? Blurry, cryy vision when I eat her ass. Use Sante.
What if they made gas station boner pills for your eyes?
Are you tired?
Finally.
Are you tired of White Rhino keeping your dick up at night? I'm tired of it too. I got to be honest with you. Swag.
Yeah.
You've seen Swag?
Yeah.
Sex with a Grudge?
Oh, for sure.
The boner pill?
Yeah. Have you? That's not the one with Chun-Li getting blasted by Ryu.
This is the one with the very crude animation of a stick figure fucking another stick figure, and the butthole is on fire, and then it says 1 to hurt it, 2 to kill it. And then the second one is just a stick figure flexing with muscles. It is sick.
The point of gas station boner pill box artwork is to convey the feeling like you imagine that the guy drawing it had just taken it.
Yeah,
you know
of
what I mean?
course.
Yes.
The box artwork is the same thing.
So
that
when
they
you
did
see
with-
a flaming tiger face fucking a jaguar, you go, ooh, all right.
Believe me, that's what wants me. I want to do that. I see the box art. It's the same
Drink
thing
a
with
sixer of O'Doul's, maybe get some fucking flaming tiger in your dick.
It's like, you know what I need? I need to fucking ruin a chick.
Water shooting out of your eyes.
It's the big teardrop from Anime Sweat, just like there it is, dude. This swag fucking logos, and the funny thing is, one's called Cave Diver.
That looks like a Virtual Boy
game. Dude. Dude, imagine taking a boner pill called Cave Diver.
Well, I'm sure you've considered just sampling these, right?
I mean, I've thought about it a few times.
Sure. Do you want to do like reviews of them?
Dude,
can we go puff some right now?
Can we get some boner pills?
Danny, please go puff us some swag.
Dude.
And we'll take it. We'll have a swag tasting. Can we do a gas station boner pill flight?
Flight of boner pills. And little the fucking wooden things with the circles in it. It's like, ooh, shit. These are amazing.
Yep.
The backbone on this makes me want to blow a backbone out.
This one's got a bit of a hot neck in it. And you're probably going to get a little racist. Ooh, okay.
Got a racist aftertaste? Ooh, you can really taste that. My God. Yeah, dude, I would never... I see them, but I never think about taking them. Because I've taken Blue Chew. I've done that.
Yeah, but that almost feels like for squares now that I'm thinking about this stuff.
That's the whole thing is like Blue Chew is like so mainstream. Like when you see the swag, you want sex with
I want gray market boners, dude. I'm tired of this fucking prescription shit.
My biggest fear is like taking it and then having my heart explode. That's the biggest fear.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
You're afraid of the coolest thing ever happening to you?
Yeah, dude.
If you snorted rhino medicine and your heart blew up.
Dude, I'll say this. If I ever was in a place where they were like, if you take this rhino horn, if I was ever in a country where they're like, yo, rhino horn will make your dick hard as shit. We have rhino horn there. I'm snorting it.
We just ground it up, dude. Get a taste of this. Oh, absolutely.
Immediately. If someone's like, yo, if you put tiger eye blood in your drink right now, you'll be able to fuck for seconds.
Yeah, give me a squeeze, dude.
Now.
Glug, 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 glug.
Now. And I wouldn't even feel bad about it.
Yeah, and I don't even do coke.
No, it's the thing, too.
I'm saying if you give me endangered animal parts.
Without a doubt.
And say it'll give me 2% penis increase.
Without a doubt. I also would be there for
I'll kill the animal.
Dude, I was just going to say, I'll be there for the putting down of said animal.
I'll crush a penguin on my head like a beer can. It will make my penis 1% harder.
If it gives you inches, you got to bite out a penguin's throat. I would fucking do it.
What if you don't even ingest it? What if we just picked up baby seals and we pillow fought with them?
Dude, I feel
to see how hard we can get.
if you fucking dude, if that's why seal clubbers do it, they find out that clubbing seals just makes them hard as shit. Like, yeah, I never thought animal abuse would like fucking take me over the edge.
Dude,
but it
if
really
you,
did.
First of all, this might actually we could set up and it would be kind of like a Greenpeace type thing, like a animal welfare terrorism. If we can go into a puppy mill and break all their necks and see how hard it makes us,
Dude, we'll call.
I think that would be great Patreon content.
Dude, cream piece. Cream piece is gonna be there, dude. Dude, if we do cream piece with fucking puppy mills,
yeah.
dude,
start sending us puppy mills. We'll kill
we'll go
every
there right
dog
now.
in it.
I will kill every fucking mix
We'll
of
shut
pit bull.
down
I don't
every-
give a shit.
We would be the coolest guys ever if we shut down every
Dude.
puppy mill in America.
Like, how did you do it?
You gotta
Well,
crack
we
a
went
few
there.
eggs.
Sorry. We went there fucking in sweatpants, fucking hard as shit.
If we wore oversized boots and just stomped our way through every puppy mill in America to launch your new podcast.
Dude, if we had a fucking poster where we looked like the fucking Mario Brothers poster with the big boots on, but just fucking dogs underneath us, like this ain't no video game.
The end.
Fucking the end. What are you guys doing? We're putting an end to animal abuse by killing all these animals.
That's what the end refers to.
That's what it is, dude.
Yeah, it's the end of puppy abuse.
The end of fucking domestic animal abuse by domestic animal genocide. We will fucking get rid of them, and there will be nothing left to abuse.
Yeah.
It's one hand washing the other at the end here.
Oh, dude. I mean, just going into the hood and like pulling over the dudes that are selling turtles out of the trunk of their car.
Dude, and throwing them
just
down.
grabbing handfuls of turtles and throwing them as far as we can.
Imagine, like, it's like prohibition. You're just cracking it open, and they're flowing out in the street. Like, get out of here! Get these turtles out of here!
You feeling anything yet? Like, nah, dude, I'm pretty soft still.
Yo, I just snapped this turtle's neck in half. Can you fucking you? I'm hard, dude. I thought it was hard.
We're cracking the turtles open like Oreos.
Just be like licking it. It's like, oh no, nothing.
It's the end of black-owned business.
I can't.
In my neighborhood.
We go Black Wall Street. We kill.
Why did the turtle guy stop showing up? I need some fucking DVDs.
Dude, we just started stomping all the animals in the area, dude. Then we go and we fucking kill all those goddamn.
What are some
horses?
what are some other inhumane animal things that we could rescue? Danny, you keep up on this stuff.
Inhumane animals? Probably
Yeah,
like if we.
you know what people really don't like is the horse and carriage guys in the city.
Yeah, dude. That's what I just said. Like, we start fucking killing the.
Dude, if
the
we drop
buggy
kicked
horse.
every horse and carriage to death
Dude,
to end the practice
I've
forever.
often thought. I'm not kidding. I've often thought about how many punches it would take to kill a horse. Like from like a really seasoned
we can
trained.
figure this out because I watched a guy on YouTube. He figured out exactly how much like thermodynamic energy is transferred in one slap. And so he figured out how many slaps it would take to cook a chicken.
That is fucking great.
It was like 80 million. So I'm saying it might take like 100,000
I'm just saying,
punches
like,
to
if
kill a
you
horse.
had like in fucking Rocky IV where they showed Drago punching the pad and it's just like how much square inch like pressure. If you found out what it would take to crush a horse's skull and we found that guy, come on.
I'm saying I would love to think I have the power in me to destroy a horse with one punch.
Without a doubt.
But I'm saying more realistically, I could probably cook it with like 5,000 punches. I could cook a horse's brain. If you give me like a week, if you give me a week and a lot of soda, I would cook any horse's brain with my fists.
I would be all about trying to boil a horse's brain with slaps. That would be the fucking best thing in the world.
You know what's very funny is that this is like a line that dudes won't cross.
What are you talking about?
Okay, we're all retarded here. We like retarded humor. But when you go, it would be funny to kill every puppy mill. Dudes go, I gotta draw the line, dude. That's not funny.
Dude,
Typically, it's guys that are hiding pedophilia.
Without a doubt. And it's also like every...
So child molesters, here's what you're gonna get some backlash on this. You're gonna get child molesters
But it's gonna
coming
be
out of the woodwork going,
all from the
it's not
molester
funny to talk about killing dogs.
Whatever, dude. It is very funny. One of the funniest things I think about still, and I've talked about it on previous podcasts, I dream about suplexing a dog through a table. All the time.
Like a dog that committed a crime or just any dog?
Any dog. Like in a wrestling match.
I would kind of try to set yourself up as a good guy here.
Well...
Like you're stopping a dog crime, maybe.
No. I want to fucking...
You know how, like, because I have a suplex fantasy in real life where I'm breaking up a bar fight and the
Hell
guy
yeah.
takes it too far and I suplex him into the street
but
and break his
you're
neck.
talking about like if I saw a fucking pit bull going after like a toddler and I just
Ooh.
fucking Zangief that motherfucker.
You 360 pile driver to Pitbull? Bro. I'd have to build a bronze statue of you.
I would never not talk about it. If someone was like, how did you stop that baby from being mauled? I fucking pile drive a dog.
I did 360, all 3 punch buttons, and
And that's the whole thing. If
it blinked for a second and landed on its back.
I hear some guy behind me like, yo, wait, perfect. I'd be like, fuck yeah, dude. That would be the best. I honestly...
Unfortunately, the child does not survive the attack.
But the child is maimed beyond, it's fatal. It's fatal. The child dies. But I did grab the dog, run with it for a second, jump off a bench, and then come out fucking flat ass.
Bro.
Dude, how sick would that be?
Yeah, okay. So what if, hear me out, the child's maimed. It's a lifelong injury. He survives. What if we grafted on the pit bull's face?
Dude, that would be fucking sick.
What if we donated the pit bull's face to the aggrieved child? Would that be a solution that people would agree with?
Dude, if you fucked up a kid's face and then the kid was like old enough to be like, I want dog ears, give him dog ears.
What if we,
give him the dog's ears.
We got to go big picture. We stomp through every puppy mill in America. What if we harvest organs to donate to children that need them?
Dude, we would make a killing overseas immediately. Dude, shit is going down.
I'm talking about goodwill. You're talking about money.
I'm not just talking about money. I'm saying right now, we would make a killing of philanthropy.
It's a goodwill campaign.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever said in my life.
It's a goodwill campaign.
No, if like shit's going down in Kyiv right now, they need dog organs. We know this.
They need everything, dude. They need food from dogs. They need probably dog girlfriends right now to support the morale.
Dog wives are big right there.
Dude, morale on the front lines are low. Let's take some of these pit bulls that are hurting children. Let's go let the Ukrainian soldiers fuck those pit bulls.
Fuck them to death.
So they can fight the Russians.
I'll tell you what.
Scrap this whole thing and start over.
No.
Whenever we want.
We will never do that. I'm just saying, if you were trying to take on an army.
Okay.
And you're like, dude, these are the bad guys. I'm going to fucking kill them.
So I'm definitely the good guy.
You're the good guy. You're the good guy.
I don't just believe the whole world's like Tim's the good guy.
Tim is the good guy. You're part of a flash battalion ready to take out the fucking baddies overseas.
Okay.
You get there and you find out that another battalion has been fucking dogs for energy. Like fucking dogs to get their fucking one, morale up. Two, they find out that dog ass and vagina gives them like a mucous membrane in their dick. It's almost like the blitzkrieg that the Nazis had.
It gives them a stat boost.
Gives them a stat boost.
For sure.
And now now are you worried? Are you more intimidated?
Now how do I figure out how to beat these guys, or how do I get some dogs out here?
Now, which way do you go? Do you want the dog? If it could make you an elite fighter, like you're already good. You're already part of like special forces.
You will be unstoppable.
You'll be unstoppable.
You versus the whole army.
We found out that this dog asshole
just had to fuck this pit bull in the mud.
In the mud.
Your whole family's been killed already.
Yeah.
They've shelled your city.
Yeah, you have nothing to lose.
It's time to mount the counteroffensive. Will you real quick fuck this pit bull? I don't know, dude. I'm not sure.
I think you would.
I think I'd be standing there in the rain looking at my entire village in body bags, and I'd go,
yeah,
I don't know about having sex with this dog, Ryan.
And this dog, I'd be like, look, Tim, take a look at what's around you right now. And take a look at what's in front of you.
I think at that point, I'd probably like the kid from Come and See.
Oh my God,
and I'd just be like, nothing, whatever, man. I can't even imagine fucking a dog. Put a gun. I'd be aiming your gun at my head.
Man, see, I don't think I'd do that. I think I would straight up wreck that dog with no problem.
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining you in like a cartoon dust ball going at it with a pit bull. And one of you like gets out for a second and like the hand drags you back into the dust cloud.
It's just dicks and balls coming out of the fuck. Yeah, dude.
Fish heads and shit flying everywhere. Trash can lids.
You hear fucking Goofy in the background like, nobody knows. You don't know what's happening, and then I come out and I'm just like,
yeah. And there's a Russian guy with binoculars going,
oh, dude. And the cartoon would be a Russian guy with binoculars looking, and then he goes down. He's like, they're coming, and then he looks up, and then I'm right there. I'm fucking. Right there, and I fuck him in the face.
We need an animator,
dude.
Yesterday,
that would be the sickest fucking like.
Oh
dude,
wow,
that's a sick cartoon. The American fighting force that finds out that dog buttholes have a mucus in it. That
this could be this year's Kofif. I think,
dude,
you could go big if you supported Ukraine by fucking.
Oh my god. If I said, Mr. Zelensky, I've got this new cartoon, I think this may get everybody on your side. Telling you right now.
If we could convince Sean Penn to fuck a dog for Ukraine.
Oh my God.
He'd probably
That's another thing where I've also been blown away about is like, dude, people who, get, they get.
Isn't it also funny? This is everything we know about this conflict, by the way. We've already exhausted all of the facts that we have about Russia, Ukraine, and we instantly went to, what if Sean Penn would fuck a dog?
I'm thinking about, the bigger picture here, Tim. I'm saying if you're part of a community that has sex with animals, if you're part of a community that's in the fucking animals, and you are like, why wouldn't you just try to raise money for a philanthropic cause? You could do that. If you were raising money for St. Jude's, but you're like, I'm gonna fuck this horse.
You're saying, why not do good while doing good?
Yeah.
Welcome to the end. Can you sparkle text? Can you put that on a banner and have two birds like
that would be
flap
sick.
their wings to raise that up?
Oh my God.
Why not do good while doing good? And it's
Did you just make that up right now?
It's Shaner punishing a dog's asshole.
Did you make that up right now? Or did you hear that somewhere?
I don't know. There's no filter in my brain between shit that I saw either just a minute ago or when I was 11 years old sitting on the floor and things that I actually think.
That reminds me of
there's no difference.
My dad once, I remember I went over his place and I was talking about how like I had lost my job and my car was like had gotten towed. And I was like, and I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. And he's like, and I'm trying to like figure things out. He's like, yeah, well, Ryan, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you get what you need.
Ooh.
And he's like, you like that? I just thought about that yesterday.
Did he claim a lot of those?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Did he? And he also would make up shit that didn't even make any sense, though. He would also throw out like zingers that are like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, here's where he fucked that up. Because being a dad myself, you're supposed to kind of put that shit in your bag and show it to your kids and be like, this is all my shit. But then you're also supposed to live long enough to tell them that you were kidding the whole time.
Yeah. See, that's not my dad. And I also I honestly do believe that he thinks he made that up, though.
Oh.
I do believe that, like, when he says, like, hey, I made that up the other day, I wrote it down. I was like, yeah, you did. You did not hear the Rolling Stones at all. You've never
That would be pretty
listened.
fucking sick to absorb everything about the Rolling Stones and then forget ever hearing them.
Oh, my God.
Every day was a sci-fi movie for your fucking dad's brain.
Dude, he was out of control. And I also do think he believed that, like, certain movies were real. Like, were based on true stories.
Yeah, I got a lot of it with my mom.
Yeah?
I mean, they sit in front of the television.
All day.
Crushing cigarettes and prescriptions.
All day.
24 hours a day. And eventually the TV's just like...
It becomes one and the same. It's your brain.
It's like, realer than your neighbors.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. What was his big shit that he thought was real?
He was all about, for a long time, he was going hard on Deep Impact. Because it was funny because I was talking about Armageddon earlier. But like, he was convinced that he's like, you see these movies, man, they do a good job of preparing us for actually what's going to happen. This fucking movie, it's like, that's what's going to happen too. He's like, we're going to have like a black president and shit's going to go bad and then fucking meteor's going to hit. We're not going to know what's going to happen and the whole world's going to get wiped out, but we're going to be able to fucking survive. And all it comes down to is figuring out who can fuck who, Rye. That's really what it comes down to. It's who's going to be able to fuck who.
This is ironclad. This is more accurate than when people go, Simpsons predicted this.
No.
That's usually like, oh, okay, I kind of get what they're saying. But your dad was right. We did get a black president. We did actually just crash something into a meteor. Now, did he think Armageddon was for posers?
No. He thought he the only thing he hated about Armageddon's
for faggots, right?
He hated
Deep Impact.
He hated that there was so much music in it. He was like, he's like, I don't gotta say why you gotta put all that fucking dumb rock music in there. That don't even make no sense. I don't want to close my eyes. I won't fall asleep because I miss you. But shut up, dude. We gotta fucking destroy this fucking
He
game
actually
either.
hears the Rolling Stones. He's like, wow, what's this shit?
He's like, what a drag it is getting old,
You
dude.
can't
Listen to
always
this
get
crap.
what you want. What the fuck is this guy talking about, right?
Yeah, dude. Fuck this music. I'm just gonna get Mama's Little Helper, dude. I fucking
Yeah,
need
just
to
crash
get
me into
fucked
a
up.
planet, dude.
Fucking kill me, Rye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need some fucking guy having sex with my daughter. Just fucking crash me into a meteor, right?
Dude, that's like the most valiant death I think is the best for like a fucking addict. Is put him on a meteor to blow it up.
Yeah.
That's the best way you could ever go out. Like if you're gonna be a fucking like
You give your daughter's hand, by the way. You go, have at it, dude. Eat her pussy.
dude,
I'll be out here
that's
blowing
gotta be
myself
a-
up on the meteor.
that's got to be a hard thing to know that like
I probably cried until my head physically hurt the first time I watched Armageddon. I probably cried myself into a banned migraine the first time I was like, no,
what was the saddest part for Armageddon for you?
probably not seeing Liv Tyler's boobs.
That is the biggest fucking. Has she ever done a nude scene?
She probably waited till she was too old, or probably did it way too young, where it's like.
Because I remember I fucking Empire Records.
But in the prime, I don't think she really did it.
Well, Empire Records was the closest I came to coming in my living room. When she dropped her skirt, and you're like, that was fucking absurd.
Yeah.
Rex Manning Day, dude. I was like, this is fucking wild. that I am,
That's kind of a tough message to take, where you're just like, all I have to do is be so cool that women will have sex with me even when they don't want to. Okay.
yeah. I was like, whoa, dude, this guy's doing nothing wrong.
Yeah,
He's fucking killing it over here.
Yeah. Oh, the coolest guy in the movie is actually the biggest loser on the planet.
Dude, but that was
I'm not going to learn the right lessons about this.
But the funny thing is, I hated every male cast member in that movie.
Yeah, me too.
They were all fucking like AJ is the worst character in the fucking.
Which one's he?
He's the one who has the biggest crush on Liv Tyler. He's the guy who's like trying to tell her that he loves her, but like he can't. And then there's that scene on the roof. He's like,
Dude, hold on.
You ever get out of like in a warm bath and like put on a towel? It's just like you're like that. I was like, dude, I want to throw you off this fucking building.
Did you ever fantasize about having a 2 initial name in the 90s and just being like the hottest boy ever?
Dude, there was BJ,
Bro, if I had a
RJ, DJ. RJ was the killer, dude. If you were an RJ, dude, get the fuck out of here.
That's definitely off the beaten path.
That's off the beaten path, and he's the dude that like no one really knows about.
Yeah, that's like a cousin's friend moved to your town.
Dude. He's showing up for just
Not
Thanksgiving
a lot of
weekend.
answers about his old school.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, RJ can kickflip.
He
Nice.
wears
That's
two
what's up, dude.
sleeveless shirts for
Yeah.
some reason. It's like, what are you doing, RJ? He
Yeah,
cannot
that's tough
talk to
deal
you.
with.
That's what those, dude, having 2 initial names are the fucking.
That's bad boy on the hockey team energy.
Without a doubt.
He's the enforcer on high school
Yeah.
hockey team.
He's the kid who fucked up another kid and has to go to another team,
Yeah.
and he's there to do it again. He's like a hired goon for children.
Did you know any kids that had to go to I want to say boot camp, but like
Reform schools?
yeah, but it was mostly just like, yeah, dude, I did 2 weeks in boot camp over the summer because I was
Oh, no, I did. So the only person I know that had to do that was my buddy John. He got sent to not West Point. What's the fucking one in Valley Forge that's like underneath West Point? It's another like military school that I can't remember the name of. But he had to
didn't go
go
to
there. He had to
college.
go through boot camp because he lit a fucking semi-tractor trailer truck on fire accidentally.
Now,
Not his fault.
how many push-ups did they make him do every day? Because that was what you always heard.
So he didn't talk about push-ups at all. The one thing he did talk about is a kid who everyone picked on in his barracks. And one time someone jerked off into their hand and shot a load in their hand and waited to walk up behind him and they smacked him in the back of the head. That story sticks out completely. No physical training, none of this. Just a dude shooting a huge fucking load in his hand and then smacking a kid in the back of the head.
Giving him a cum mullet.
A come over. Just fucking dude.
Splat.
Right in the back of the head.
That's more believable than any story I ever heard.
That, and like
Every story I heard was like, dude, they make you do 25 push-ups in the morning. You're like, dang,
whoa.
dude, are you like cut now? Are you like
Yeah, that
shredded?
was the thing too. Was like he went.
Meanwhile, it was like just boys molesting each other in real life.
It's back-to-back jerking off every day. Which I think
It's bunk bag jerk sesh
Dude.
every day.
that's got to be the wildest thing. Have you ever jerked off like when somebody else is in the room?
I don't think so. No,
No.
I don't think so.
This just seems like a hard thing.
I just don't think so.
Man.
I mean, I'm almost 40, Ryan. I just did a mental scan of every time I've ever held my penis in my hands. I gave you an honest answer. The answer is no. I've never done that. Sorry that I actually took the time to consider your question, dude. We're having a conversation. I know you're trying to make content here. I'm trying to remember every time I've ever jerked my meat. Give me a second. No, I was alone every time.
Do you want to check messages?
Yeah, can we check? We check some. We're gonna hit the messages. We definitely got messages. Oh man, fuck me up. Every time I've jerked my meat, just sitting pondering over how many times you beat off.
Every time I've jerked my meat.
Oh, no. Nope.
I don't want to hold my bird.
I don't want to jack my dick because I miss you, baby. And I don't want to jerk my meat. Because even when I shoot my goo, the sweetest goo will never do. I still jerk it, baby. And I don't want to jerk my meat. Oh, dude, I still, wait.
Hey, Shane, it's Benny. No, not Benny, a different guy. I've been edging lately during the day to try to get myself to the point of maximum readiness for my wife when she gets home. We were trying to conceive.
Awesome.
But I keep making comes in the middle of the day by accident. I was wondering if you had any tips for edging longer without accidentally coming so that I can have a baby with my wife. Thanks, Shane. Bye.
So
I think we both have the same answer, but you go first.
Well, the first thing, I want you to always continue to use the term maximum readiness when you are talking about to come. That is the funniest thing.
Yeah, just in case you do say one, I want you to dry your wife's pussy out by saying maximum readiness as you start cranking it.
I'm at maximum readiness, babe.
I got two hands on my hog, babe. Maximum readiness. Throw the wraparounds on.
It's like morphin time from Power Rangers. You're like, maximum readiness. Fucking slide it in. God damn. Yeah, edging is a tough thing. Because I've tried it, like, you know, just like to see how long I could get to the point of like no cum return.
Mm-hmm.
And I am a very, like, once I avalanche with cum, dude. It's like I can't do it. People who edge, I have the utmost respect for.
You're just not a moderation guy.
I'm not.
I am.
Dude, I cannot get to, like, I'm like, you start me up, I'll never stop, dude.
Dude, did you just write that right now?
I think about it. I think I just wrote that right
now. I've actually pulled off multi-day edges before. And it is...
What?
Dude. I mean, some people aren't cut out for it. I'll say that. I'd say... My thing,
You're definitely cut from a different cum cloth. Dude.
I was going to say, put this dude's cock in a cage. Lock this dude's cock up during the day. They sell this. They sell plexiglass.
Oh, yeah,
cock
dude,
cages.
I've seen them, yeah.
Give your wife the key. Go send her to work. Put a butt plug in and give her the remote. And let her just all day buzz your prostate. And your cock's in a cage. Your penis will be weeping before you insert. I've not tried any of this firsthand because I'm a big boy and I can control my edging. I'm not a fucking loser.
Your penis will be weeping before you insert.
I'm talking about eye mints in your meatus.
That's fucking
before you insert. If you pull this off, this is actually almost a sacrament, a multi-day edge, dude.
Dude, that is good advice though. Putting your dick in a cage. I've seen them, and none of it seems appealing at all to me.
No, of course not.
In any capacity. But I know people who actually wear them all the time.
Of course you do. What? I mean, all the time?
Well, for the most part. It's the same chicks who, it's like the dudes who do it are in the same realm as the chicks who constantly wear butt plugs. Like all the time.
Those also might be a myth to me. I mean, as far as I'm concerned. Dude.
Again, I know you think it's a myth.
And I know that you know it's not.
I'm just saying. I've seen Sasquatch, okay? I know the Bigfoot exists.
I've gone on trips away from my wife, either for like my old job or a cross country drive, and I've known that I was going to edge my way back, and it is like I don't. It's a like,
So wait, when you're in a cross, how are you edging on a drive? Are you just like looking at clips of porn, or are you just what are you doing?
I mean, this guy's talking about his wife. I'm saying start begging her for photographs everywhere you go.
Yeah,
just go, oh, hey, babe, what are you doing? Could you like sneak away for a minute? And then eventually she'll be like, okay, fine. Stick with it. It'll be worth it.
So persistence
and then
key.
and now you're going to be away. You're not going to have any physical contact, so it's going to be very easy to get this thing going.
Yeah.
And you have to stop. You can't, I mean, this guy's a piggy. That's the problem. This guy can't fucking help himself. He waddles up to the trough and he goes.
I mean, I get it.
Mess,
I
dude.
get it.
When if you just delay gratification for, I'm saying 5 days, you will have a breakthrough experience that'll make.
So you're saying don't jerk off for 5 days?
No, I'm saying jerk almost all the way off for 5 days. To the point where you're getting grumpy. To the
See,
point
I don't
where,
want to be. I don't want to become hangry, dude. I don't want to. I don't want that.
Bro, I'm talking about taking it to the. It's called edging,
I can't
bro.
take it to the limit, dude.
It's called edging. It's not called jerk off more and then have sex, bro. It's called taking it to. They should call it taking it to the limit one more time. I just wrote that right now. That's an idea that I just had.
You just come up right now? Damn, dude.
And you have to be suffering. You have to be suffering
See,
before
that
you walk in the door.
Right there, I don't want to be suffering to come. That's not. I think that's like the opposite of
Sorry,
coming,
brother.
dude.
I mean, I have such sights to show you, but you won't.
Yeah,
open
I don't
your
want
eyes.
you to be my cum pinhead, dude. I don't need. Dude, if you just had a fucking.
Bro, you should walk into your house and your penis and balls should feel like a fucking puzzle box that's about to destroy reality.
Dude,
your pants should be glowing red and just like radiating like a boss fight where he's about to die.
But dude, but the thing is, when I.
The part your pants around your bulge should be shiny and red like an engorged baboon ass. Signaling it's time. I've entered estrus. I could fucking mate right now and procreate.
I just don't want to push myself to that much pain.
I'm
But then
telling
again,
you,
it's also
if you really want
as
a
soon
good
as you
time,
stick it in, though, as soon as
Bro.
you put it in your fucking wife, I mean, I guess that is your idea,
dude. I'm telling
that's your main idea.
You shouldn't be able to tell your penis from your balls because you're so swollen and glistening. It's
Dude.
almost squeaking with how bulbous it is.
It's a pulsing.
And you go, babe, don't touch it. I gotta get it in there. Don't move.
And then you just. But see, it seems like how many pumps is that on average?
Dude.
Do you just put it in?
It might just be one. And I'm
That's what
not
I'm
saying
thought.
like you go one and you go, oh, you go one and then you just drive that one.
Oh yeah, dude.
Until
You do a base breaker, I fucking get it. You fucking just go.
until you just knock the meteor off course. This is Deep Impact. That's my advice for your caller.
Fantastic. Edge yourself to a point where your dick and balls look like a glowing baboon ass. And then put it inside of your wife and push it all the way to the base and stay there while your dick malfunctions like a broken fire extinguisher and you fill her to the
Your
brim.
dick's gonna be going, and then just reactor melts down.
Picture her pussy like Fukushima and you are the fucking tidal wave. You're gonna wipe out everything in there. Fuck. Call number 2. Taking another message here. Fuck yeah.
The world is ending. Slowly. Right in front of us. We've got massive amounts of money being in the hands of the very few, and they have no moral basis. So because of that, we are all now chasing money and believing that we have to go to a moral means to be able to get it. And not only is that okay, but it's accepted because it's just simply following in the footsteps of others. Also, people forgot how to fucking drive. Most things suck, but there is silver lining.
I kind of thought he was going to hit us with the silver lining. Was that like an Instagram video of like a Saudi teen crashing an Audi?
That was awesome because in the beginning that sounded like something that you play right before a fucking ritual suicide.
Yeah.
That sounded very Jonestown.
He was driving a rented
there.
Ferrari at 240 miles an hour in Las Vegas and crashed. Nothing's going right.
Dude, it's just a guy trying to keep cool. He's like, and honestly, you think about the way money. Get a fucking job! Fucking learn! Anyway, when you think about the way that the clouds move over the sun, we are one with one another, and our monitor. Fuck! Get the fuck out of the way!
Yeah.
Fuck! When the
I
sun...
am curious what you think about this kind of stuff.
So, what do you mean? About whether or not that
Everything he said.
we're being controlled by money and we're trying to find a way to like get around it. It's like, you know,
What else is new, you know?
I think that, you know, we live in a society that we're addicted to money. They have to understand is that we have come so far as a species that we don't know anything other than, like, not capitalism, but we don't know anything other than money. All we know is that is what makes what we live and how we live attainable.
Only measure of progress.
Only measure of progress.
Sure.
Everything in this room was bought with money. Everything you're wearing was bought with money. You didn't go out, even if you were to get materials to make the things you wear.
I made this sweatshirt, right?
Dude.
I designed this. I had this idea, and I sewed this myself.
Yo, you made up that thing? What is that?
Did
you make that up?
It was just an idea I had, dude.
What is it?
Well, it was going to be a cool thing, but I can't draw, so I just went whoosh, just like
You
that.
just went shush.
I just thought of that, and it's mine.
Damn, dude. That is fucking sick.
You might be controlled by money. Me, I'm just making my own clothes. I made these sneakers. I know they look like fancy designer stuff, but
you were you were a sweatshop chic,
I had
dude.
some knockoff material swatches, and I said, you know what, let me just sew some shit together.
Just threw them together. No problem.
You guys are materialistic. I'm cool.
You're living a life that everybody wants to live.
Yeah, but you've never been in the rat race.
I've never been in the rat race.
You've worked shit jobs.
Yes.
You've worked like 5 of them at a time.
Yeah, sure.
You've basically traded your body and time for no money, by the way. Like, I know that you say you're working for money, but you're a subsistence retard.
Sure.
You're a hard scrabble Dust Bowl farmer, barely growing enough corn to feed your dying children.
Thank you, Tim.
You're the
You're
the retarded single guy version of that.
Thank you. Man, I thought I was living up here for a second, and you really just.
I'm saying there's no up here, down here. It's all a myth. I'm saying.
So you're saying, look, I understand money isn't real. If that's what you're trying to go after.
No, I'm beyond even money isn't real.
Okay, so what are you beyond now?
I'm saying that like everything is set up as an illusion, and I want you to think about the last time that you, number one, when did anyone ever think things were going well? Okay, When was that ever for you? Think about how every election is the new most important election of all time. And then think about how much changes in your day to day.
It's a battleground state.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, like, dude, people aren't even beyond money. People are addicted to being the guy that like figures out what's going to be the worst thing ever. Yeah. Everyone wants to be like right now it's like Elon Musk is the worst thing ever. It's like, bro, that shit's a dog and pony show. When things are going good, I don't notice. When things are going bad, they were already going pretty bad.
They're already bad. Yeah.
Tank the economy. Do what you will. I was always going to end up in a fist.
So
of
how do you come out on
situation.
top then?
I have no interest in on top.
Okay, how do you come out clean then? How do you come out like feeling
clean.
good? Okay, so what do you
lie
want,
to the
Tim?
government at every chance I get. I will cheat and steal. I will do everything I can to gather the minimal amount of resources to keep my family fed and safe. And then beyond that, I'm just going to have the most fun possible. And I'm not going to spend from now until retirement age.
You're like a pirate with a slip and slide, basically, is what you just said, dude. That is basically what you lined out.
Yes.
That is, you're like a fucking,
Yes.
You're a fucking Blackbeard with a fucking backyard and a fucking slip and slide. I love it.
Danny, you've been to my house.
Yeah, you're not too far off at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I think people are like, money is the evil thing. It's like, no, dude, the evil thing is like most of the shit that you care about, and you need to completely disconnect.
Well, the evil thing is people. People are the fucking evil thing.
I mean, I could take or leave people. I don't know. They're
I mean,
necessarily evil.
I mean, I would say that we're not inherently evil. I'm just saying that people do evil things. I would say that money can either make it more attainable or not, because you have a choice. If you get money, you have a choice whether or not to become completely corrupted by it, or do something philanthropic with it, or do nothing with it and just do for yourself, which in a way can be both evil and philanthropic at the same time. If you're trying to go one way with it, you can't.
Yeah, I know. Disengage, bro.
You're
fully released.
You're just saying like some. I can't.
I don't know. Okay, so I made pretty good money in a real job that I was faking my way through.
Sure.
I had like a almost 20-year IT career, never went to college. Every day I went to work going, today's the day they realize I shouldn't be here, and they pull the rug out from under me.
Sure.
I was making $80,000 a year, which is obviously not great money now. But at the time I was making $80,000 a year thinking today's the day where they're going to pull my pants down in the office and reveal me as a fraud, and there's going to be confetti and everyone's going to be pointing and laughing at me, and this is all over.
And that's got to be crazy with an $80,000 a year job, because I did it for fucking $15,000 a year. It was like, they're going to find out I'm the worst fucking one.
I spent every day crafting this IT career without actually learning how to do IT. I was basically, I might as well have been a guy on a couch controlling an IT guy with an Xbox controller.
That's sick, though.
I was so far removed from actually doing
that
this
right
job.
there is like you were above the system then. If you didn't do the job or did it as well as you, like as minimal as you could, but we're still bringing in $80K, dude, that's
at
like
the very end. It took me a long time to get there.
sure.
But I'm saying, like, for all the pain and anguish that I went through to like get to that, the second I lost it all, which we're coming up on a year, by the way, the second I lost it all was the best ever.
I bet.
Finding out, well, here's the thing. By the end, I was working from home. Mm-hmm. I kind of didn't have to do much. Actually, there were a lot of days I went to work and I go, what am I even doing? What is anyone going to notice that I'm still getting paid? And when they took that free money away from me, I said, thank God. It felt like a burden was removed from me.
Wow. And
I've never we're coming up on a year. I've never once thought about going back.
I mean, that makes sense though. If that has been putting that much pressure on you, or not pressure, but just like fucking with you,
it's bad.
Yeah. And you never at one point in time look back and be like, that money would be great.
No, and it's obviously there's been like challenges and stuff like that, but there's not been one day where I was like, maybe I'll go back to just having easy, like, at this point, it's very easy money. I have a resume where it's easy money. It's remote work. I will never in my life do that shit again.
Man.
It's much harder trying to support a family of five on podcasting money.
See, the whole thing is I don't know any type of technical realm, because every job I've ever had has been physical labor.
Well, okay.
And I don't like, everyone was like, dude, it's like, it's so fucking crazy. I go and I sit down and it's like, what am I doing at this fucking computer? I'm like, you know what I just did? I cleaned up a dead animal that was inside of a fucking porta potty, and I wasn't able to use gloves because we ran out of them.
Yeah, but being a poor retard, no matter where you go, you're going to be the hardest working guy.
Sure, but dude, a mule isn't happy. That's the problem. It's like when
I'm telling you, take that mule and add money, the mule's still not happy, bro.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of this. I went from welder to data analyst. So I've worked the backbreaking job for no money. And then I got into the office with a lot of money.
What did you think was better?
It all sucked. But
yeah, I mean, it all sucks. Jobs
I would
suck.
prefer the welder. The office like environment, like you don't
understand how much of your life
I guess I don't, because like in my head I'm just like, I think the only thing I could say is like there are certain mundane parts about working.
Okay. Think about it this way. It's difficult. It's hard work pulling possum brains out of porta potties or whatever your jobs are.
Yeah.
It's
which sounds like someone who makes $80,000 a year. That is so condescending. It's like, I work in IT, and what do you do? Pull possum brains out of a fucking plastic toilet?
Pulling dead raccoons out of old ladies' pussies or whatever it is you do for $1. That sounds hard, Rye.
It's tough.
But I'm saying, like, the amount of the mental anguish and the time that you put into money.
Oh, yeah.
You never see the return. doesn't matter how much money they give you.
I mean,
And they don't give you that much. And then they go, ooh, this was a bad year. We're only doing 1.5% raises across the board. And you go, weird, because you guys kind of asked me to work harder than everybody that whole time. Sure. Oh, but if I quit, it's going to be really difficult to find a new job with the same benefits. You're kind of being held hostage. I'm saying...
I mean, I've been in those situations too, but I've never. I worked when I worked at a grocery store for 7 years. That was like fucking the best paying job I think I've ever had. I know it sounds fucking
I'm sorry,
retarded.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Rye, a possum gave birth in the deli slicer again. Could you get in there?
Please subscribe to the Patreon.
Hell yeah, dude. The best paying job was walking into a fucking goddamn store where every day there was a fecal related incident. Every day. Every day some old man went in the bathroom and somehow fucking fountain shit all over the fucking tank and wall. And you just be like, oh, great. This is cool that I'm only here for fucking 8 hours.
That was my summer working at Acme.
Dude, how many poop stories do you have?
Every day. Well, we also live down the street from a group home. And for some reason, a lot of the only human interaction that all these adult retards got was that they were just allowed to wander to the supermarket.
Yeah.
And I'd be standing there either like collecting shopping carts or bagging groceries just with an adult retarded guy. I was 17 years old.
It's awesome.
And adult retarded guy would be like talking to me over my shoulder. And I'd just be like, okay, cool. And then he would go in the bathroom. And I don't know what they would actually do, but in my brain, I think they would grab a wet floor sign and then they would shit into the air and hit it like a cricket. They were playing shit cricket with wet floor signs and just...
It just goes everywhere. There's the amount of shit in ways. Dude, there was one time
I think two retarded guys probably went in the bathroom. One of them went into like a tub girl position, plopped one up, and the other guy was waiting to crack that thing. And then they'd be like, Tim, grab some gloves.
Dude, there was one time where I went into the bathroom and it was crazy because there was also evidence of like we were like, how did this happen? And then it was like fucking poop Scooby-Doo trying to figure out clues. And we fucking dude, it was like
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling minimum wage retards. Dude, you're pulling a diaper off of a retarded guy's
like
ass.
It was Walt from the meat department the whole time. Like I never wanted to do it. But in the women's bathroom, I got to work and they're like, oh, there's a huge incident in one of the stalls in the women's bathroom. Like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, yeah, we just don't know how to handle it. And I went in and I looked and the evidence was all there, which I thought was crazy as fuck. On the toilet were footprints on the toilet seat, and around the entire toilet was shit sprayed in a circle. So this person was on the toilet seat going around in a circle, shitting the whole time. And then at one point in time took off their shoes because
my throat just made a very weird noise that sounded like diarrhea gurgles. I don't know if the mic picked it up. I'm sorry. Continue your examination.
It was funny because we had a homeless man that was named Diarrhea Gurgles come in and fucking old Diarrhea Gurgles came in and cleaned it all up. No, at one point in time she took off her shoes because there were poop footprints all over the floor, and then there were 2 on the wall, which meant she put her foot up and then like took it. Dude, it was like, what the fuck happened in this room?
She opened up the pit.
Dude.
In the handicap stall.
It was a circle shit, dude. It was fucking wild. And to go back to like, that's the shit related incidents that happened at the store.
Wait, real quick. Danny, get us both in the shot. How much do we look like undercover diarrhea detectives? Yeah, here's the money. Did you bring the diarrhea?
This isn't pure. You cut this diarrhea with anything? You telling me this is 100
It's a setup!
liquid dump?
Everyone starts shitting everywhere. I knew it. I knew it, dude. You're a fucking
Get down on the
narc.
ground.
You're a fucking narc,
Get
dude.
down on the ground.
Assholes where I can sue.
Get down.
Nobody fucking move.
You're going away for a long time, scumbag.
I'm chasing a guy. I've got him.
Dude, I have it right up to his face. Like, go ahead.
I miss. I knock over a produce display with my diarrhea spray.
You know what the problem is? Shaner, why'd you get off the diarrhea cops force? I shit on a kid. It was dark. He had a plastic gun. I thought it was real. I've been on the desk ever since. Do you imagine shitting on a kid?
So you got busted down. Now you're a diarrhea security
Diarrhea
guard.
security guard.
I mean, tonight of all nights, it's Christmas Eve. There's a diarrhea incident in Nakatomi Plaza.
I'm like, kids, come on, get out of here. Come on. Food court closes at 10. You know this.
They're like,
Come on.
fuck you, man. They're doing diarrhea skateboard tricks. Hey,
Look, I'm gonna do this. If you better watch your fucking mouth.
I'm gonna count to 5. Fuck you, old man. Blow it out your ass.
Dude, saying fuck you, old man, and seeing a man. Saying fuck you, old man. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Fuck you.
They're leaving anyway. You're like, oh, God, I'm not getting paid enough for this. And then cops all go home for the night. It's Christmas Eve. The diarrhea terrorists show up, and it's your moment.
Dude, you paint with poop.
They want to talk to Shaner. You got Shaner.
Dude, you paint with poop on a fucking church. Like, ho, 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 I ate at Arby's. It's like, oh, no. He's got a fucking huge turd, bro.
Man, yeah, that would be something.
Fuck
wouldn't
me.
it?
That would be... Dude, the shit FBI is like, this is our crime scene now.
Well, now wait a minute. I took the call. Step back.
And
This is
you've
above
done
your
enough.
pay grade.
And,
This is above your spray grade. I think I saw some kids taking a shit in the loading dock. Why don't you go check that
Why
out?
don't you go check? Just demeaning another cop
Dude.
with shitty crimes. Yeah, there's some kids shit loitering out of 7-Eleven down there. Why don't you go?
We gotta figure something out before the feds get here and take the whole case over.
Fuck. Just don't tell him anything. Give him anything.
All right, buy me some time. I'm gonna go grab some coffee and Baja Blast. I'm gonna go grab 6 cheesy gordita crunches. Buy me some time.
I'm getting loaded over here. I don't know if I can do it anymore, man.
Yeah.
Every day I gotta wake up and look my wife in the fucking brown eye and tell her that I will not be back tonight. I'm working late, baby.
My job is to come home safe.
Brown lives matter. Wait, that's already. I just made that up.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
your boy's right ahead of me.
Yeah. This has been the end. We're going to roll over to the Patreon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Give it up one more time for Tim. Give it up. Give it up. Yeah. Clap, you fucking Jesus fucking Christ.